rolling. So, Jer, if I could just have you say your name, hold up one finger, and then clap in front of your face.
Okay. Say it first and then hold my finger?
Yep.
Okay.
And then clap.
Okay. My name is Jer.
Perfect.
Okay.
He uses that to sync the sound with the picture, so that otherwise it's they're off a little bit.
Oh.
So like when the movies, they have the little clips and they go.
Oh.
That's the same
Action.
thing. Yeah, we just don't have the fancy. That'll be a gift we can give Anthony someday. The cool board. All right, so thanks for coming today.
Okay.
And then just remember to look at me for the most part. And so tell me a little bit about, how long you've been living here in the States, Jer, and what brought you here to begin with, and then how you came to know daily work. So you maybe start off and maybe just say your name and introduce your husband, or you can introduce yourself. What's better, for him to introduce himself or for?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so maybe you can say your name and you can say your name and say my name is and my name is, so.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. My name is Jer.
My name is Tua.
And say that, so talk a little bit about how you got here. So.
In this country or at daily work?
Yeah, this country. Start
Okay.
with that part.
Well, at this country?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I came from Laos. I was born and raised in Laos. I came from Laos 8 years ago. And
And why did you move here?
I came to this country because my parents, my siblings, they're here first, and I came after them. Yes, and we came here because we want to have a better life in America.
What was hard about life in Laos?
It was hard, especially for a woman.
So life in Laos. So
Oh, okay. My life in Laos was hard because as a woman, I don't have a chance to go to school and be an educated person. And there are not resources to help poor people. So we have to mostly work on the farm to survive. And so it was hard.
And what? How old were you when you moved from Laos to the U.S.?
When I came to this country, I was turning to 18, and did you go to high school here in the U.S.? Yes, I was eligible to go to high school because here in Minnesota, they allow me to go to high school until I turned 21. So I graduate right after I turned 21.
For you.
Yeah.
And what brought your parents here? Like what did they were they refugees when they first came here, or did they just want to relocate and got a visa and those kinds of things? What brought them? How did they get here to begin with? And your family, your siblings?
My siblings are here first, so they became U.S. citizen, and they came back to sponsor my parents. And they came because they want all the family together. They want the children to be together in this country. So they also want me, the youngest in my family, to come to this country. So I had more opportunity. That's why even though they are old, but they came for me. Yes.
And how many siblings do you have?
I have 4 brothers and 3 sisters. So we have total 8 of us.
That's great. And so then how did you come to know Daily Work?
One of my friend who is also a social work student mentioned me about Daily Work, and she told me about Daily Work, everything about Daily Work. So I thought it was pretty interesting, and I keep that in mind until I had to look for an internship place, and I asked my field instructor about Daily Work. So I got to know Daily Work.
How did you decide to become a social work major?
Because as
I decided to become.
okay, I decided to become a social worker because, as myself, I learned a lot through my immigration experience. So I would like to help my community, to help minority and people of color, and to give back to them. And that's why I decided to go to social work.
That's great. And so tell us about when did you, say I graduated, when you graduated, and talk a little bit about. So you came here as an intern, just trying to kind of process what I want to ask or how I want to ask it. And so tell us a little bit about what your internship requirements are like and how much time you spent at Daily Work as an intern. So kind of maybe start with, I came to Daily Work as an intern in May of, as a social work intern in May of 2014. So maybe start with that.
Okay. I came, okay. Sorry.
I came to Daily Work as a
Oh,
social work intern.
okay, yeah. Okay, I came to Daily Work as a social work intern. So at my program, they require me to do social work internship, and I started to do my internship at Daily Work in May 2014.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
And how long did the internship last? And then when did you graduate?
My internship lasts 6 months, and I started in May. I finished my internship in December, and I graduated in December.
And then, so tell me, I think you were the first person were you the first person in your family to graduate from college?
I have
It's
my
okay.
brother. My brother graduated from college as well, so I'm the second one.
So maybe say that in a complete sentence for us.
Okay.
I'm the second one
Okay.
that heard.
I am the second one in my family to graduate with a bachelor degree.
So how did that feel for you? What was that like to have accomplished that?
I feel so proud of myself. I've been working really hard. As immigrant, it's hard going to college, and my family really proud of me, and they said that I have been a good role model for them, and I inspired them to work hard and to go back to college.
That's great. And what was meaningful to you about your internship experience? Like, what did you learn? Like, what was that experience like? Just talk a little bit about your experience as an intern, and how that helped you, and what kinds of things you learned.
Okay. Coming to Daily Work, I learned a lot through my internship. I learned how to work professionally with my clients. I learn new things every day by helping people, and especially being confident on my job, on my field as social worker. and I learned a lot through my internship at Daily Work.
And how did the staff support you in that learning? Like, how did and you know, you don't have to talk about it, you can say us by name if you want, but you don't need to.
Okay.
But how did the staff support you in that learning process? Like, what was most helpful about that, and did you see any differences from what your other interns were experiencing in other locations?
Okay. Can you ask many questions? And I forgot your first question.
So start with you know, how were you supported as an intern at Daily
Okay.
Work?
Well, Daily Work has been really supportive to me. I first came and I didn't have an idea what Daily Work really do, but the staff member at Daily Work, the manager, the executive director, they gave me the opportunity. They taught me all the skills, all the knowledge, supported me, trust me, and they believe in me that I have the ability to serve people. So they just let me work independently with all the people. So that's make me have confidence in myself. I believe that I have the ability. Yes.
And what was the most surprising thing you learned about yourself or your profession in your internship?
I learned a lot about myself. I learned that this is the right field for me, and I learned that I have the ability to give back to my community, and I have a lot more than I expected.
And how did you notice any similarities between your experience as an immigrant and the people that you worked with at Daily Work?
Well, the people that I work with and myself, we share a lot of similarity. We came to this country in older age. We had to learn new language. We had to adapt to new culture, and that's hard. I know what they're going through, so I try to relate my experience to their experience, so I can better help them. And yeah, so finding job is hard because you don't speak English well, and that's another barrier that prevent you from finding a job.
And let's see. And so tell me about. I know you just got a job, obviously, and so tell me a little bit about getting that job. Like, so tell me a little bit about volunteering at Daily Work, and why did you decide to volunteer at Daily Work after you finished your internship, and I'll just stop there and then I'll ask you the next one.
Okay. After I finished with my internship, I decided to do volunteer to help Daily Work because I feel like a lot of clients need help, and I would like to help them. Also, at the same time, I would like to improve myself in working with people and serving people. That's why I decided to do internship even though my
Internship.
that's why I decided to do my volunteer even though my internship was ended.
And so tell us about how Daily Work helped you with your job search.
After I graduated and helping volunteering at Daily Work at the same time, I get help from my supervisor, my manager. They help me editing my resume and my cover letter, and they help me in interview skills. They, even though I said there is no one gonna hire me, but they encourage me. They empower me. They believe in me. They said that there's one day and that employer will hire you. So even though I lack of confidence, but by talking to them, I feel like I have the experience, I have the credential, I have the skills to work, and I should not give up hope.
So, I don't know how you'll answer this one, but so tell me a little bit about how we supported you in not being so hard on yourself. So, was that helpful at all? Was that meaningful to kind of have somebody, remind you that, to be kind to yourself and take care of yourself, and that you're, and to, I don't know what the right word is, but.
I'm not sure what you're asking me.
Well, from the beginning of your internship, we'd always tell you, Jer is a type A personality, and so she had her intern, and in your midterm, you would like put yourself all at like 1s and 2s, and you would say it's not good enough, and even now, even after you finished your internship and you gained all this confidence, you still didn't believe you'd get a job.
Yeah.
So what was it like to have that emotional support, and what difference did it make?
I think I already talked about it. Did I?
A little bit, but elaborate more on like.
Okay.
So the thing I was surprised about is that you still felt that lack of confidence, like you wouldn't get a job. So why would you think that?
Okay. Yeah, daily work is not just helping me on my resume and cover letter, but they supported me with everything. They encourage me. They make me know that I am as good as other people, and they could see that I have the strengths, and they keep telling me every day that I'm good, I'm doing everything right, and they tell me to have confidence in myself, because I do have the skills, I do have this knowledge to help other people. And even though I give up hope, even though I'm really tired and don't want to like go on and finding a job or working with people sometime, but they really encourage me and help me through everything.
Do you think that that's pretty similar to what a lot of your clients feel?
I got it.
Yes.
Oh, quick. New memory.